something
just
that works.
It's not just a merchant that pops up.
Yeah. Well, we have a really interesting crafting system that I think is going to be kind of it's pretty well known in our community. But the crafting system is that you can pick up gems and items, and if you take like a regular sword and turn it into a sword +5 or something.
So you can develop crafting skills.
Yeah, totally. There's craft weapons, craft armor. And there's also magical versions of that where you can do wands, do rings, do almost anything, any kind of magical item you can find. You can usually create it yourself.
That's another frustrating thing in these games. You'll get to a point and you'll start picking up stuff and you say, how come the junk that I pick up that I needed 10 levels ago?
Yeah.
I don't need it now.
Well, it's interesting because we try to make sure that this is not like a Monty Hall campaign where you get like a billion +5 items right off the boat. We want to make sure that people kind of feel when they get a magical item, they really feel like it's something special.
Yeah, so, that's a good idea.
Yeah. This is kind of a Samargol. It's one of the capital cities of Samarak. I think we showed it to you in the Overland map before. You're kind of restricted to a little portion of it. But
these guys are keeping us from going down that path.
They're keeping the peace, actually. You can leave if you want to. When the first time you come here, you're actually under arrest, so you can't leave. But eventually they do let you go. I just want to show it off because I think our artists did a really good job. It's very bright and colorful.
Oh yeah, it's very nice.
And it's a really beautiful area. So this is where you're going to be. It's one of the first like quest hubs where you get a bunch of your early quests.
Okay, so do the quests appear like question marks over people's heads?
No,
or anything?
you talk to the NPCs. Usually, if an NPC has a proper name like these guys do, you see like this guy is Vadinya. And other people will just be called merchant or something like that. And that's how you know you're supposed to talk to him. This guy's really interesting. He's like some kind of a jungle fighter, but he has a tame raptor. Most of these raptors over here are actually, if you want to zoom in on it, you can show it off. The raptors are kind of, in the jungle we were in before, they're gonna be the roaming monsters that come out and attack you. And this guy's tamed one, and it's got a cool little model. And
yeah, it's neat.
Yeah, it's a cool new enemy that we have in the game.
Yeah, everybody loves raptors after
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park, yeah.
Well, they're not actually called raptors. In our game, they're called Deinonychuses, but basically, they look enough like raptors, kind of what people understand. So.
Well, they have the ripping claw too. So.
Yeah, they're pretty vicious in combat. This guy's tame, so like I said, he's not going to attack me. But
they disembowel you with that.
Yeah.
Very smart guys, and he's actually tamed him, huh?
Yeah, he's another quest giver, I believe.
So how much plot's in this? Quite a bit of text.
Fair amount. I mean, the fact that we have you can create your entire party by yourself is nice. But what we have is Zehir. The name of the subtitle is Zehir is a god, and you're just trying to figure out what the Yuan-Ti want with this god, and you travel around a bit, and that's the main thrust of the game. We're not talking too much about it at the moment.
What excites the two of you the most about it?
I think the Overland map is going to be really cool. The Overland map and the fact that our modders can make their own persistent world servers and that kind of stuff, make their own worlds if they want to.
Can they also edit and make you can take the tools, the tile system?
Yeah, tile set.
And set up your own world?
Actually, the game ships with the tool set that we use to make the game itself, so they can do everything that we can do. They can make the city if they want to, if they have enough time.
Rob and Matthew, thanks a lot for sharing with us, and we're looking forward to seeing this.
Cool.
We'll have to get a copy of it ourselves and take a look at it.
Cool. We just
when
released
it gets available.
Yeah, it's Q4 2008.
Okay. All right. You just released what?
We just released Neverwinter Knights 2 Gold. It's the original game and the first expansion pack in one box. So if anybody's looking to jump on board the Neverwinter Knights 2 experience, good time to start. And this will be out in a few more months for be able to play.
Sounds great. Well, we'll get back in touch with you.
Excellent.
And thank you very much.
Excellent. Thank you. Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. You enjoying this? You like doing it?
It's pretty fun, yeah.
Is this your first E3?
I used to work for GameSpot, so I used to be on the other side of the camera.
Oh, okay.
So it's a different experience, but it's fun.
Yeah, well, a lot of us have jumped ship and gone the other way and back and forth.
All my old cohorts. I got to know a bunch of people who work at EA now, so it's fun to see everybody that I knew at work when I was a journalist, and now they're all doing what I do now. So demoing.
We started filming E3 in 1995.
Old days.
Yeah. Well, a
billionaire. Back in Atlanta?
We went to Atlanta.
Yeah,
He went to Atlanta. He went to... this is my son. I've trained him as a cameraman. It's a lot easier to work with somebody that you...
Somebody you can harangue.
Yeah. Well, no, somebody that's not as much of a pain in the butt as somebody else.
The
contractors are unbelievable.
Yeah. Contractors are tough to work with.
Yeah. So they want me to move on.
Oh, no worries.
All right, The Witcher. All right. Have you seen The Witcher?